Thank you, Councillor McVeigh. Cllr Arthur.
Sorry, thank you, Lord Provost. You almost caught me there. So I welcome the change in tone we've got from the Council administration on this. And I think it is worth remembering that whilst people in East Craigs do have concerns about the extent of the consultation, there's no doubt that there's been more consultation on this Spaces for People project than any other in the city, and that consultation has led to improvements. I'm not saying it's a gold standard. I can see a few people shaking their heads, but there has been more consultation on this scheme than there is any other in the city. And I also welcome the fact that the council is now getting its own legal advice on this. Because people, I think, right, I mean, it's worth remembering that Spaces for People projects, there's been many projects promoted and are on the ground, and quite a lot of these have been received quite well, and even aspects of the ones which have not been welcomed, there has been parts of them that people absolutely do appreciate. And I mean, I live just off Commonston Road, lots of concerns about that scheme, but the vast majority of people welcome that it's come with a reduction in the speed limit. One of the issues we have around this is that the schemes are promoted within the context of the COVID crisis, but many of the benefits which are reported don't immediately relate to the COVID crisis as far as residents are concerned. And often it's what I called the other day, the blast zone around the projects, which does really generate public concern. Great example is the quiet route, which has been promoted through Morningside just now. I don't know anybody who's against that. But where opposition is growing is in the add-ons around the project, and people say, what is the legal basis for this road getting closed or that intervention, when they don't really see the immediate connection with COVID. Likewise, nearby Braid Road, it was closed way back at the peak of the lockdown. It was closed because of the sheer numbers of people trying to access the Hermitage. Things have moved on. So people regularly contact me and say, what is the rationale within the COVID crisis for continuing that closure? So I really hope that the request for legal advice is a prompt for the council when it's thinking about these schemes to be very clear about what the link is to the COVID crisis. And Councillor Miller spoke quite clearly about what she feels the links are there. And I really think the council has a duty to really explain why COVID powers are needed to promote these schemes. And I think that might reduce some of the concerns around the project. Thank you very much, Lord Provost.